Hi everyone, it's Kate here for part 4, the final part of my book haul, and I hope you've been enjoying my first book haul to be posting. And I won't be posting them that often, like I said, because this is really an unusual book consumption by me. I'll go for months at a time without buying books, but it's just different circumstances. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and then maybe closer to my birthday in August, when I have birthday money and presents and things like that, I'll do another book haul because it has been really fun to film. So, I referenced earlier that I wanted to collect some of the Flavia de Luce books, and the whole series actually, and so I have 2 more coming in the mail, but I was too excited to film this today, and so you'll just see those in my TBRs eventually. The first one I have already read, and that is The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie. And I really enjoyed it. It's funny, for the first like 200 pages, I wasn't enjoying it that much and thought, oh, I don't know about this series. And then the last 200 pages, I couldn't put it down, and I was enjoying it so much. Like, in the beginning, the character of Flavia really bothered me, and the mystery was boring me, and then those 2 things really changed at the end. So I'm just really excited about this series. And it has the best titles. The next one is The Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag. And this is the second in the series, and I'm going to get to this very soon. I am really looking forward to continuing with the series, and the audiobooks are also excellent, so I might do the audiobook, but I might also read the paperback. But it's just nice to own the physical copy, and also if I want to lend to a very trustworthy person, it has to be a trustworthy person, but if I want to ever lend it, it's nice to have the capability to do that. And then I ordered books 3 and 4 in the series because I want to have the 4th one ready for me. It's a Christmas mystery, and I already have a buddy read planned of that with Kate. So I'm just really looking forward to it. And yeah, like I said, the titles are just awesome. And one of the other titles that's coming in the mail is Red Herring Without Mustard. And then the next one is I am half sick of shadows, or I am sick to death of shadows. So I just really think those titles are really fun and speak to the personality of the series. Kind of whimsical, but also some morbid things in there. And so that is an aspect of the series that I really like. Next, I was at the library and I got 3 girly girl books. Not that they have to be girly girl books, because I had did my whole book on chick lit and my whole video on chick lit, and I think that yes, maybe typically women like to read books about relationships more, but it's a bummer. It's a shame that maybe these books that men could like are just marketed so much to women, and this idea in our society that, like, if you are a boy, you will like playing with balls and cars and trucks, and if you are a girl, you will like flowers and dresses. And so, not that it's wrong to like those really stereotypical things, but let's just be okay with people liking just a mismatch of things. We are all such unique individual people. So there's my soapbox for this video. So I got 2 Maeve Binchy books. So I read Echoes a couple years ago, and I hated it because of the ending, and it just made me so mad. I tore the book. I'm really scared to tell you guys that, but that was how mad it made me. So I want to give Maeve Binchy another try, though, because she seems to be so loved by women who like chick lit, and has such extremely high ratings on Goodreads, and I really like Rosamund Pilcher. And I was Googling, like, authors similar to Rosamund Pilcher, and in, like, the first 5 links, she showed up. So, I'm resigned. I'm going to give it a try, and at the library, for 50 cents, I got these 2 mass market paperbacks, and the first is Tara Road, which this was the #1 book by her on Goodreads, and so I said, okay, I'm gonna get that one, because I was, like looking on Goodreads for high-rated ones. Okay, it says, I have to get to the actual synopsis. Okay. She dazzles us once again with a new novel filled with her signature warmth, humor, and tender insight. I like all those things. A provocative tale of family, heartbreak, friendship, and revelation, Tara Road explores every woman's fantasy. Escape into another place, another life. Oh, okay. Because I was remembering more of the plot, and I couldn't remember why. And in the bookstore the other day, I saw a hardcover, and I looked at this, and these 2 women who both had something really tragic happen in their life swap houses. It's kind of like The Holiday with Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz, and I absolutely love that movie. And so I thought, ooh, let's read a book like that. And so I definitely have to be in the right frame of mind, the right mood for this kind of book, but when I am, I'm just all in. I'm just having so much fun. reading the Rosamund Pilcher book that I'm reading. I had like a bookstore day yesterday, and I sat down for 3 hours and read no problem. So they're really great, easy to read, easy to get through books, because they are usually pretty long because they tell such big stories. This book is 647 pages, and then the second one that I got by her, called The Glass Lake, is 757 pages. So it's easy to fly through them, though, and then I'm happy that they're so long. It says, night after night, this beautiful woman walked beside the serene waters of Lough Glass. I'm guessing that's Lough, Lough. This might be in Scotland. Let's go with Lough. Until the day she disappeared, leaving only a boat drifting upside down on the unfathomable lake that gave the town its name, ravishing Helen McMahon, the Dubliner, with the film star looks and unfulfilled dreams, never belonged in Lough Glass, not the way her genial pharmacist husband Martin belonged, or their spirited daughter Kit. Suddenly she is gone, and Kit is haunted by the memory of her mother, seen through a window, alone at a kitchen table, tears streaming down her face. Now Kit, too, has secrets of the night she discovered a letter on Martin's pillow and burned it unopened. The night her mother was lost, the night everything changed forever. So kind of fulfilling that standard formula, but if you like that formula, if you like the formula of any kind of book, like a mystery or a chick lit or a thriller, then you're just going to be fine with all of the ones like that. Katie at Life Between Words. I will link her channel down below. It's quickly become one of my new favorite channels. One, she just has such a fun personality and just seems like such a kind person, and she has a little boy and just seems like such a sweet mommy, but also she has tastes that I really like in her books. Anyhow, really enjoy it, and she did a video about Kate Morton and said that, you know, Kate Morton's books all follow this formula, and so she likes the formula, so she doesn't care that they follow the formula because she does it well. So when chick lit follows that formula, I'm okay with it. So then I got, when I went to Emma Day with Emma from the Bookish Princess, and we had so much fun, and we buddy read the book Emma by Jane Austen before going to that day, and she was telling me how the character of Jane Fairfax from that fascinated her, and and I'll link Emma Day down below. Sorry, I'm rambling. And she read a fan fiction on Jane Fairfax that really fascinated her. And so I used to be too good for fan fiction, and then a couple years ago I started reading the diary editions, like I read Wickham's diary and I read Colonel Brandon's diary, and it's just fun. If you're in a book slump, they're like a great thing to do. And so I was at the library, and lo and behold, here's this book that Emma had told me about, Jane Fairfax by Joan Aiken. So this just says, a key reason for Emma's success is a story that has two heroines, Emma Woodhouse and Jane Fairfax. In Austen's novel, Jane's background is left obscure, and the turmoil underlying her current reduced circumstances is mysterious. At last we learn her whole story in Joan Aiken's superb retelling of Emma, this time from Jane Fairfax's point of view. So Emma was, the Bookish Princess was just really saying that she thinks Jane Fairfax is this unseen heroine of a story, and this book really clarified that for her. So it was just so cool. I was wanting to read it, and I looked in the library, didn't have it, and then I realized like they got rid of it and were selling it for 50 cents. And so now I own it, and I'm really excited to own it. Next, I was wanting a devotional book, something like quick and easy to read in the morning with like Bible verses and some quick thoughts. And then there is a really famous Christian classic that was written, I think, in maybe like the 1920s by Oswald Chambers. And it is called My Utmost for His Highest. I think it was published, 1935 is when it was originally published. And so this is a devotional edition of My Utmost for His Highest. So it's neat because it has each day what you can read, and then it has margins where you can write and annotate. And so this is really nice and just like really good for a busy mom who can't really like organize devotions or like come up with a good plan. So that just kind of helps me to get in the habit. Next, in case you did not see my unboxing or my unveiling of my book, I won from the giveaway from Brittany at Under the Radar Books and the other three ladies who hosted Genreathon, and that was Lauren from Lauren in the Books, and Kristen from Vienna Waits Books, and Joss from Squibbles Reads, and Joss also made me some beautiful bookmarks. And anyhow, if you didn't see that, Brittany sent me The Distant Hours by Kate Morton, and so I read my first Kate Morton in January, and I really enjoyed it. I read The Forgotten Garden, and it was really timely because Sarai from Sarai Talks Books, I had told her I wanted to do a buddy read, and she suggested Kate Morton, and so I said, oh, let's do a Kate Morton this summer. And then Amanda Center is on board also, so I'm really excited. I think it will be really fun to read with those two ladies because they have really different personalities. So I think it will be fun for us all to read together and see all the different observations that we had. So we'll have a nice solid trio for that buddy read. Then the books I think I'm most excited about out of all of these, because they are so beautiful and they're some of my favorite books, and so it's just, I think one of the most rewarding book buying you can do is to buy a beautiful edition of some of your favorite books. And so I will show you because I'm so excited. I got the first 3 in the All Creatures Great and Small series. So in case you did not see my announcement video, which unfortunately has a really not glamorous thumbnail, but it is what it is. So I will link that video down below, and if you are interested in joining, I am doing a summer read-along of the All Creatures Great and Small series, and I'm so excited to share this magical reading experience with all of you lovely people. They are some of my favorite books. They are heartwarming, they are laugh out loud funny, and the writing is so beautiful. I think some people might not really be intrigued by them because they just seem like memoirs, but they are literary fiction. Like, I really strongly feel that. And so anyhow, I was really excited to get beautiful editions of these. So the first in the series is All Creatures Great and Small. And then I love the green on the spine. The second is All Things Bright and Beautiful. And then the third is All Things Wise and Wonderful. I'm really, really excited, like I said, to buy beautiful editions of these books, because these books are some of the books that mean the most to me. And the next 2 are The Lord God Made Them All, and then Every Living Thing. And what is coolest about these, I'll see if I can hold them up for you, is it makes one big picture. Yeah. I'm really, really excited to own these. And then the last 2 are more of a winter scene. So it shows all of the seasons. So I will be getting those last 2 eventually. But for now, I have the first 3 that I will be doing in the read along. And so, like I said, I will link the video down below and the Goodreads group. If you are interested in joining, you are absolutely more than welcome. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I had so much fun filming these, and I can't wait to see your comments and recommendations based on some of the things maybe that I hauled. And I will see you guys for another video very soon.